Hi everyone, my name is Aditya. I've been waiting for this opportunity to share one of my core school memories, a memory which truly shaped me into who I am today. Like we say, sometimes the most unforgettable journeys begin in the most ordinary classrooms, right? For me, it was in 6th standard when Anita teacher and Beena teacher introduced us to the world of English through a program called Miracle Vision. We started with preparing picture dictionaries and bringing life to those last page textbook activities like debates and dramas. We were just a bunch of excited kids who finally got an opportunity to showcase our talents and do a little extra. But back then, we didn't even realize what a gift it was to be a part of something like that. Instead of just writing and reading, we literally got an opportunity to express ourselves. And one of the most unforgettable event in that journey was when I was in 7th standard. We conducted a program, the Great Gala Fest at Villiangal Heritage Park. And as the convener of that entire program, I had the privilege of leading something truly inspirational and special. To be honest, it was a little scary too, because it was the first time that we stepped out of our comfort zone and exposed our talents in front of society. But it turned out to be a game changing event. And now that I also realize that our program made a huge impact on society because we raised awareness about a lot of issues like drug abuse, pollution, and other social issues through our dramas, poems, and posters. And also, we mentioned the stories of our Onam, Eid, and Christmas through other activities, which actually showcase the richness of our culture. So basically, it was like from speeches to paperwork, everything was in English, and yet everything remained deeply rooted in who we are. So it was a very great experience to be a part of something like that. And I still got that report that I made from 7th standard about the fest, Heaven the Real Knowledge. That was the name. And the little congratulatory notes from my beloved teachers that I got after that first just motivates me to keep going. So basically, it was just not an ordinary event. It was more like a movement that shaped our future. And none of this have happened. None of this would have happened without the support of our teachers, who were really passionate in their work and guided us in each and every step. So thank you so much for seeing that spark in us and guiding us and helping us make it shine. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Shivata. I'm a former student of CEUP School Paridur. Now I'm here to tell my experience about Miracle Vision English program. I can proudly say that it was the only reason that I improved my English language skills. I was in 5th standard when I started participating in Miracle Vision program. Initially, I was not so good at English. So I was always scared of performing in front of a lot of people. But our English teachers, another teacher and being a teacher, encouraged us a lot to perform. Gradually, I began to learn English. Every class has got a chance to perform. So it was more like a competition among us to perform good. And yes, we enjoyed it a lot. More than English language learning, we got a chance to improve our singing, dancing, and anchoring skills. But unfortunately, due to the COVID 19 issues, we were not able to see each other for almost 1 year. But another teacher filled that gap with much more activities through online platform. We held the English Fest. We also got a chance for an online presentation. Seeing this, the educationalist invited us for a district level program. And yes, it really enhanced my confidence. I was really happy, and I can say that it was one of the remarkable experience of my life. Moreover, our parents were too happy to see us performing without any stage fear. We are really proud of ourselves. And definitely, I'm very thankful to all our English teachers and Miracle Vision to shed the light on our English skills. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nandita Das, a former student of CEUP School Paridur. Today, I'd like to share a special memory from my school days there. It's about Miracle Vision. In Miracle Vision, we performed programs like singing English songs, translating songs to English, and making choreographies for it. We made advertisements for our own school, we played dramas and all. And the main thing is, the whole class participated in this program, and I saw everyone trying to do their best, including me. Another teacher and Beena teacher supported us in every aspect, and it helped us to build confidence in our English and our potentials. We were so excited for the Fridays to come to perform our Miracle Vision English program, and many of my friends told me that they're going to take English for their higher studies from the courage they gain from these programs. We realized that English is not just a subject, but it's a beautiful language for communication, for learning things, and to express our emotions and all. Even though in the quarantine days, and the teacher and Beena teacher tried to make us engage in spoken English programs, and it also helped us to improve our skills. So, thank you, teachers, for being with us in our tender academic years. You and the memories from the will be remembered forever. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kamala. So today I want to share a special memory from my school days. Something that truly changed the way I looked at learning, language and confidence. So it happened during my 7th grade. Another teacher and Beena teacher came to my school that time, and they came up with a unique program called Miracle Vision. At that time, as I was studying in a government school, like most of the students, we learned English as a subject, but we never really spoke it. All our communication was mainly in Malayalam, and English felt like something really far away, something we were really scared of. But this program changed everything. Suddenly, every student, not just the top scorers, every single one of us was involved in some kind of English activity. There were skits, speeches, storytelling, and model presentation, and so many more, to be honest. I still remember my role clearly. I was a part of still model presentation on nature. So we made a model, and the teacher helped us learn what to say and how to present it. I still remember how nervous I was, but more than that, I remember the excitement. For the very first time, English, I was not learning English; I was using it. And even though our grammar wasn't perfect, our accents weren't polished, something beautiful happened. We started speaking. For the first time, we were not afraid of making mistakes. We were just excited to try. And that, I think, was the real miracle. So, there is one moment I will never forget. Another teacher taught me a big fancy sounding word, unscrupulous intervention. I didn't even know what it meant at that time, but that word stuck in my mind. Later, when I moved to another school in 8th grade, we had an essay competition on the topic of nature, and I used the same phrase. And my teacher was so impressed with my language, and she praised me in front of the whole class. That moment was a huge confidence boost for me. I felt seen, I felt proud, and for the very first time, I felt like, okay, English was mine too. Now, as an engineering student, preparing for interviews, group discussions, presentations, I look back at that 7th grade moment as a turning point. That program laid the foundation of my confidence in communication, and I will always be grateful for it. So, to those teachers who went beyond the syllabus, to those who believed in us before we believed in ourselves, thank you so much. Because of you, many students like me learned to find our voice in English and in life. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Srinanda. I'm a former student of CEUP School Parithu. So I used to be a student who hates the English language. But ever since I stepped into the 5th standard, my beloved teachers, another teacher and my Beena teacher, created a whole new universe of studying the language. They created the stories into poems or songs. They created the activities, the homeworks we have, to games and the skits. And we learned English miraculously that we never thought we could be. I remember the first program I performed in was the Gala English Fest. I performed a speech and a poem and also a skit. I literally go into a stage and talk in front of thousands of people without stage fear. And after that, the Miracle Vision English program literally changed my whole self. I coordinate programs, I started anchoring, I started singing songs in English, which I never thought I could ever do. I always been that shy girl who sit in the back of the class, who never goes up to teachers or friends even to say something, even to ask a doubt or a help. That little girl changed into someone who is never afraid to talk to anyone, who has no stage fear and so confident and fluent in English. Just because these little programs and interactions we have in our school, I never thought it could impact us in this much way that now I can't live without the English language. My whole career is English language now. I travel miles from my home just to study English, like literature and communicative English in the best department. But all these things started with that little interactions we had in our class and our beloved teachers. I'm so grateful for all these opportunities. I'm so grateful for all the little things our teachers gave us, the support, the love, and the career we have now. The programs, the teachers literally mold me into a person, in a whole new person that I am right now. Thank you so much for all these opportunities, for all your love. Thank you.